Hi guys, I'm just going to do a quick what's in the bag. You can obviously tell Puma, Cobra, Puma shirts, Puma, Puma, Puma. It's my club of choice. When it comes to clubs, it's got to be the Cobras. So currently, F9 driver. What can I say about it? I don't miss many fairways. I'm not a big hitter. I'm a 22 handicap. 230, 250. I'm happy with it. I'm not going after the pros. I'm going out to have a good game. That's all I'm doing. Then we'll move on to my next favourite club actually. My 5-wood. So bit of a funny story with this one. So when I bought the driver and the hybrid that we'll get onto in a minute, I actually had the 3-wood to match them all, and I sent it back to the company that I use, and they had a crack on the top, so they sent me back another club, and he sent me back a 5-wood, which was the LTDX. I thought that's great, it matches my irons, but now I haven't got a 3-wood, but I'm happy. It's hitting me 205, and it doesn't give me much trouble, apart from obviously you'll see in the last video on the 17th and staining put me straight in the water. It's not very often it does that, but that's that. You know, you can hit it well, you can hit it not. It's the joys of being a high handicapper and winter golf. Next one, hybrid. Hybrid would happily send me 170, maybe at a push 180, but I don't bring it out that much. It's got a really nice weight to it, it's got a really nice feel. Very heavy club head. I've got no faults against these at all, I tell you that. If you were starting off, I'd recommend them 3 clubs definitely to start with. Then on to the irons. So all my irons, from a 5 right down to my pitching wedge, gap wedge, are LTD X's. So this one is my 5 iron. My 5 very rarely comes out of the bag. Simply for the fact is I've got the hybrid. Why would I want to mess my game up? I'm a 22. Mess my game up myself. Gap wedge. This is a dream club. I'd recommend anybody to get one, but know your yardages. I'm happy with 75 yards from it. 100%. 75 yards with a gap wedge. It's not in the promised land, but it's on the green. I'm certainly happy with it. I have the 7-8. You'll have seen the chipping videos and stuff like that. I'm going to do a couple of chipping videos. They all try and tell you to do it one way. I can stand there and tell you to do that, but not to do that. It's entirely up to you guys. I hit one from 70 yards and I'll land in within 3 feet. That is my best part of the game, but I'm a 22. You can imagine where everything else happens. I've got a Titleist Vokey 60. That's definitely for bunkers. Bunkers alone. I don't hit many, but when I do, this bad boy comes to the rescue. Very scuffed up, but it's shown its time. It's rescued me a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's rescued me a lot. And then we come to the bad boy. So I've had this putter in my bag now for 6, maybe 8 months. It might be closer to 6, I'll be honest with you. Yes, it's working. I love it. It's one of the big dogs, isn't it? It's a Scotty. It's a Phantom. And it's a Phantom 8. You know? It's a Phantom 8. Super stroke grip. The weight is perfect. It works a lot for me, but I have to think about a lot of things before shunting it, if you get me, or rather than the push, it's a nice motion. The brolly. These aren't many things that people do, but when you come to winter golf in England, the Cobra brolly, not had a fault with it. And I've been playing all through winter, all through summer, the fucking lot. It keeps the sun off you, it keeps the rain off you, it keeps the lot off you. So it sounds stupid having a brolly up in summer, but this really does keep the heat off you. It keeps the rays out your eyes. It really does work compared to my old brolly. It's I don't know how to say it. It's a brolly it's changed a lot actually. Just looking at yardages and stuff like that. Even though I have yardages on my trolley, it's helped my game a lot just through looking for knowledge of the course, looking at yardages on the floor, all sorts. Simple Cobra bag, like I say, Cobra, Puma, it's all day long. Treads on. I've got 3 pairs of Cobra shoes, Puma shoes, sorry. I've got the Puma t-shirts. If you ever see me on the golf course and I'm wearing one of them, I will personally sign it and give it to you. Now that's a challenge. And then what's carrying my clubs is a simple M3 GPS motor caddy trolley. It's probably one of the best things I've actually bought. Just for yardages. I'm 22. I'm a 22. That tells me 180 out. I know what I'm going with. You guys out there will know the same. If you're walking and you go, well, there's a tree there and there's a yardage on the floor, the yardages are never right. I'm telling you now, the yardages are never right on any golf course. They're only telling you to the front, or they maybe tell you to the back. Never to the pin. The pin can be in the middle. Yes, it can be at the front. Yes, it can be at the back. but it's never telling you the correct distance. The motor caddy has changed my game so much. I've gone from a 25, maybe a 24. It's dropped me 2. And that's just this, well, I've had that 6 months, 6 months, and it's dropped me 2 just through thinking about my shot and getting on with it. It's one of those, you want to improve your game or do you want to play with the lads? I approve of both of them, but when you're trying to put handicaps in, they do help. 100% they do help, but each their own. I'd like you to subscribe. I'd like you to like the video, share the video. Even if you comment, give me some feedback. If I ever see any of you out on the golf course somewhere, because I'm hoping this is going to take me far and wild. I'd love to meet some of you guys. I may be able to give you some tips. I started a guy off 10 years ago. His first was double par. He now plays off 11. He's a big hitter. And maybe one day I could do it for you. Or even help you. Especially around the greens. That's my my danger area. But let's see what we can do. Love you guys. Subscribe. Like. Let's have it.